As football managers, we're always on the lookout for the next best thing. In this video, I'll show you through my way of finding some potential hidden gems. So first of all, what is it that we're looking for? Well, we're looking for young players already making first team appearances for good reputation clubs in good reputation leagues. So I head over to the player search and we're just going to put in some search parameters. As you can see here, these are the ones that I've gone with. I've got a couple checked and unchecked down here. Um, I'll run through what they're basically searching for. So all-time career appearances is generally going to find you players that have been consistently making appearances over a number amount of years, and also some leagues start and finish at different times in the game. So yeah, I would play around with that one, see what you get. Youth appearances is what it says on the tin there. It's just going to find you players that are already making first team appearances for their youth teams. The one that we're going with here is appearances, and I'm looking for 8. The reason I've chose 8 is because we're in the middle of our season. The transfer window has just opened, so we're looking for somebody um, that's on the cusp of the first team. So we'll run this search here, and we'll have a look at this guy here. So we have Peter Vitelki. He's playing for Budapest Honved in the top division of Hungarian football. As you can see here, this is a top talent because he's 18 years old, and look at the appearances that he's already made. That's some fantastic numbers for a player of that age. And if we look at the scout report, he's available for 3.5 million, which is a bargain in my opinion. He's valued at 800k, but the Hungarian league is generally an undervalued league. So, for example, what I mean by this is, if this was a player playing in the Premier League, his value would be way inflated. The Hungarian league is an undervalued league, so this value here is low, and he's available for 3.5 million as well. So yeah, and we've got some top clubs already sniffing around. We've got Monaco, Stuttgart, Villarreal already sniffing around, Napoli, Roma. So this goes to show you the sort of talent that this player has. 18 years old, yeah, he's definitely going to be one for the future. I'm almost certain on that. Yeah, so generally we want to be looking for players that are available for, either a low compensation fee, or there's a release clause that's relatively low, or generally the club's willing to sell the player to you, for a decent price. You've just got to kind of see what's affordable to you as a club. You might be able to afford more or less, but generally speaking, if we go for like the lower transfer range, we're taking less of a risk if it doesn't work out. But yeah, this is a way that I like to use to help find some young potential players. And if we have a quick go with the youth appearances, um, not so many players it's found here, but we've got a couple of players it's brought up. We'll have a look at this one. We're scouting this guy already. He's a 17-year-old playing for Maribor um, in the Slovenian league. He's a 6'6" centre back, and already he's made 16 appearances for the first team. And he's playing really well for them too. Maribor are a three-star team in a three-star league. And this is a good screen to look at as well for sort of how it's good for. I like to use this screen basically because, yeah, as you can see here, Maribor are a good team for developing, for recruiting talent, and a good team for, well, excellent team for the training facilities, excellent youth facilities. So, this sort of tells me that this kind of player at this club is highly rated because he's making first team appearances um, at 17, and he's playing really well as well. So this is the guy that we've got our scouts on him already. He's valued at 72k. Again, the Slovenian league is an undervalued league, so we may be able to pick this player up for relatively small amount. Not too sure yet. Um, but would he feature in my team? Say, if we brought in Peter, he would be in and around the first team for certain. Just going on his track record, he's got 3 seasons there where he's been a regular for Budapest, and he's been playing very well in those 3 seasons. Whereas somebody like Simon here, he's only burst onto the scene this season, so going for someone like Simon's a bit of a risk at this stage. We're not sure if he can keep up that consistency. I mean, if he finishes the season in this good form, and we've got some information on him, we could definitely be considering him. Um, but yeah, this is an alternative way to find those young players for your teams. Let me know how you get on, and I hope this helps. Cheers.